Can you recall a story from when you were in the cubicle life where you just, that was like the final straw and it lit a fire under you?
Yes, yes. So I was approached by my manager's boss. He was like the director of the department, and you know, he said, "Hey, I talked to so and so, and they said, you know, that you do a lot of this video stuff, and you've done some internal videos for, you know, one of our groups, and we have a very big project. It's like this yearly project, and we wanted to know if you want to project manage and do the whole thing, and, you know, put it all together. And this is going to be for all the VPs and for, you know, the CEO of the company, and it's like, you know, and it was a big deal, and they were going to have this whole thing down at Disney, and, you know, there was a lot of pressure, and I was just like, you know, okay, wait, so what do you want? And he wanted something very creative, and I said, okay. So I went home and I wrote a script. You know, I storyboarded, and I, you know, did everything that I, you know, had already learned how to do. And I came in and I said, okay, so here's the concept I've come up with, and let me know what you think. And I gave him, you know, this folder, and he's like, wait, what is all this? And I said, well, okay, so first, here's the script. And he's looking at it, and he's like, this is a, and it was like, you know, a real script, because I use Final Draft, so I know how to write screenplays. And he didn't realize that I had those abilities, because it's not anything I did for them, you know, and he was just like, when did you have time to do all this? And then he saw all my storyboards, you know, hand drawn, you know, exactly how everything was going to be framed out. And he was like, you know, extremely impressed, and he was just like, okay, what do you need? You know, next thing you know, he was contacting their internal media department to get me a couple cameras and get me other people to work with. And, you know, he's like, I love this. I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. And how it turned out is that the VP of the company saw it and was blown away and gave me $1,000 on the spot bonus. And, like, you know, it was, so that was a huge deal because she had never given anybody apparently a bonus like this. And so it was one thing to have the fact that, you know, this video that I had created, that it was being shown on all these big screens at Disney for the entire company. It was another thing for her literally in front of everybody after everything to bring me up and say, you know, that I really went above and beyond, you know, what anybody would have expected, and just kind of set a bar for what all their, you know, internal communication needs to be. And she gave me $1,000 bonus, and so that was pretty amazing. So, and I think at that moment it occurred to me, why am I not, you know, why am I not doing this professionally for myself? Why? You know, I mean, it's great to have these opportunities come up every so often, you know, in a company that you're working for, but why isn't this, when this was the whole reason I came to LA? You know, this is the whole reason I wanted to be in LA, was to pursue a career in film, you know, and so why am I not doing it, you know?